Red Pill Fight Club is part of the Bowling Point Live network. Get your news in one source better than the Gateway Pundit, better than Breitbart. That's right, we dare say better than. So please come and enjoy daily articles, Bowling Point Live. If you want to see it in dark mode, go to darkreader.org and get the extension, and you can enjoy it in dark mode. And shit and she. Welcome, busy back, everybody. What is M&B going on with you guys? It's very good to see you guys. Everybody here all the time. So we're going to get this little audio for our background and bring our camera back in focus. Here we go. How you is M&B, everybody? It's Kang of the Red Pill Fight Club. We'll be going, what are we doing? Going to hang out with James Woods tonight. Yeah, James Woods is on the show. Man, we finally got him booked. We have not got him booked. That is a joke, everybody. But we're going to be hanging out with him over there on that, what do you say? The X. We're going to scroll through his X, everybody. And Kasking out. You know what we're going to do right here? Boom. So we're going to be popping over to his X account here very shortly. But wanted to greet everybody that was all up in the his and the chat. You got the Russ and the Newt and everyone else here. It's very good to see all of y'all's. Indeed it is. So, boom, boom. If you were in the chat, give me an RR for Reapers. That's right. The Reaper Horde represent. We got Newt and Astro and Russ, and we got Mama Bear. We got Kinezy. It's good to see all y'all. What did I miss here? It's like one of the mods removed their own thing. And Ryan Mack is in the house as well. Good to see you in the Chizzy chat. Then we're going to bounce over to that Twitter, the Twatter. What are we doing on that? Oh, damn. Look at all of the damn flash we have for our show now. Not even hitting that minimum. They say you got to do a minimum of like 20. No. I'll give you just enough flash to have a good time. That's what we do it here. That's the way we do it here. So we're going to be going through James Woods' feed. We are streaming tonight over on the YouTube and also on the Rumble and also on the X. So we are definitely hitting that tonight. You guys will be able to check us out over on X. Be able to check us out over as well. We are currently popping on that YouTube. Copy Pasta's got all my links. Just the Copy Pasta's affiliates link. Click that. It'll take you to everywhere you want to go that's related to Kang. Well, what are we looking at over here? We're going to start with a little bit of this Clown World action before we bounce over to James Woods. Walking in the woods where James is his woods. Give me a 5x5. We got another rook who's been gifted. Ryan Mack got himself one. I appreciate that. Hey, everybody. We got 1,200 followers now on this channel alone. We're almost to 14 across all channels, but this is the main channel. The only channel worth following is this one right here. But that also includes my username. Some people follow my username. I got about 150 people there. Then I've got on other channels 30 here, 20 there. And so it all accumulates when you hit your new stats and statistics and such. It'll show you all of your followers. But yeah, 1,200 now. But good to see you, Ryan. Thank you for coming in. And of course, thank you, Russ Reaper. So we haven't pulled out that fucking Kang meter in a little bit. We haven't done that in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and take a few moments and maybe see if we can get that fired back up. Because I know it's been a minute. It's been an absolute fucking minute. Gotta go pop that open. Red Pill Fight Club. Gonna go to my boards. That's how we're going to do that. Open up the board, Trump. Enjoy your meter. And actually, since then, I've kept track. There's been 40 more. So we're up to 550 on the meter. The Meterosaurus Rex is working. We are 92% the way to goal. We're at a goal of 6.0. So we're going to go and put it to 0 and see if it is fired off and ready. But we're at 550, I think. Yes, it is. It's currently hot and live. So we're currently sitting at 5th by 0. We're currently seeing that. So thank you very much. All your contributions go to that. All of your And also, of course, you know, if you do a Rumble subscription, it's a contribution. You do a gift sub. So that we are up to 5.50 of a 6.0 goal. Thank you very much. That Trump enjoyer meter right there. You got Trump swinging that bat. He's adding more to it. So we do appreciate all you guys. It looks like Woodgate got gifted one as well. Pretty awesome sauces. Please, if you get a chance to repost the stream, everybody hit that repost button. Let everybody know we is M&B hot and live. Remember that old restaurant, Hot and Now? Like microwave burgers and shit. The crap we put up with back then. I had a friend of mine that worked there. He said they had a product called Treat. And it was like Spam. And apparently he liked it. He cut it open and tried it. He was like, you know, I like it. Treat. It's fucking crazy. Can imagine how awful that was. How much sodium was in that. I'm like, come on. MAGA Mayhem, everybody. That's what we do. We remember America. We're a culture stream. We're a comedy and commentary stream. That's what you get with me. You get commentary. You get comedy. You get some fucking chill visuals during the day where you can come and chill. Where you can come and chill. Where you can come and chill. And you get the animals on the screen. I got a fish to bring that blood pressure down. We got one person that doesn't like fish. They gave us a thumbs down. That's okay. All interactions are positive. As long as I'm ratioed higher than that, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm okay with 21 down, dudes, because I'll have 22 updates. So like I said, it's all about the interactions. We do appreciate that. We hit 1,200 today, despite the haters. We hit 1,200 today. We got the, you know, people dropping them subs, people coming and hanging out. We have a good time. Look, truth is, if you ain't got haters, you doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. So, America has haters, like this Stolen Valor asshole here. So apparently, according to the Cloud World, says this man is a fake Marine arrested by police who was a real Marine. Stolen Valor, 1 of 3. Let me see if we can get some sound up on that. Yeah, we got to get some sound on that. So I'm going to go over to the Twatter feed and make sure we get that Twatter sound. Okay. Doesn't always work. Sometimes I do have to tweak it a couple times. So here we go.
Our veterans.
God bless our veterans.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, I could, you know, anything helps, officer. Anything helps.
Let me see if can I see how
yeah,
wow, you have been blessed.
Yeah, like people are grateful for my service. I'm just out
Hold
here.
on one second. Hold on.
And he's posing as a Marine, apparently, panhandling money. So he's got all these medals and like, honestly, I'm not familiar with much of the flash. Like you see, Kang has got flash down around the video. This guy's got flash on his chest. At least everything you see here is stuff I do. I got Red Pill Fight Club. I got below that Filthy Casual Gaming. That's my actual gaming segment. So I call it Filthy Casual Gaming. That's stuff that I do. I got my face over there with my Let's Go Brandon hoodie. But my beanie. And then, of course, that's got Kang and it's got the Reaper Radio because I do that as well. I deliver a lot of content for you guys. And it's like I give you either the day-to-day stream. It's all day long. Music and fish. It's going to be that for a good long while. People really love that. It's a place to chill chat, chill visuals, and listen to music and have a good time. In between. So I want you to think about my chat during the day as a place you can land in between shows. And go, fuck, I'm so stressed. I can't believe we just went through with that. It's good to consume the content of those, like the Bongino show and all that. It's great to watch your Jeremy of the Quarters. It's great to watch your Steven Crowders and all that. It's great to watch your Tim Pools. But in between those shows, when you need a break away from the chat, but you still want to talk to people, you can say, go to Kang's right now. So let's say you guys are hanging out in Steven Crowder's chat. You got a bunch of you guys can be talking in the chat about going to Red Pill Fight Club after this. Hey, everybody, we're going to go to Red Pill Fight Club to talk. And if you want to go there and invite someone else that knows what Red Pill Fight Club is and you don't want to bring a mass amount of people, to say, go to Kang's, let's chat. And you guys can go and chat. Let's say that you have to sort out some misunderstanding that you guys had. By all means, use the chat. Have a good time. Just don't beef with each other, but say, oh, man, did you see what just happened? Oh, my God, the update, etc., etc. Leave links in my comment section. I read my comments. Thumbs up each other's comments. Thumbs up the stream. There's ways you can help. So I'm offering a lot. Giving you guys a space to come and chat and chill. Asking you not to beef, but to come and chat and chill in between shows. And you got the good visuals and the cool, smooth music to keep you guys from being stressed. A bunch of people bounced in today after MAGA mornings. It was fantastic. Thank you, Newt, for that. And a bunch of people came and said, holy shit, how long has this been going on? And he's been saying, Kang's been doing this for years. And they're like, really? yeah, he's been... I didn't know that this chat existed. I said, yeah, he also does shows. So I appreciate you guys doing it. So I'm offering a lot of valor over here. So I'm doing the Reaper Radio, and I'm also, of course, that's a 24-hour stream. I'm doing the gaming content for more fun. If you want more Kang, by all means. But what I won't do is present false valor like this asshole. So let's let this asshole dig his own fucking grave here.
1 second. Yeah, I'm over here on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Help out, like a couple bucks, help out with it.
Well, you know what? I have a question. Are you with an organization or something?
No, I'm a U.S. veteran. I served 2 tours in Afghanistan.
So you're not with an organization? Because I thought that you may have been with the...
No, I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran out here just collecting a couple donations.
How old are you? 18, 19 years old? Couple tours? What? How long is a tour? Is it 2 years? 3 years, 4 years? How long is a tour? Anybody in the chat want to go ahead and identify how long is an actual tour? If you went to Afghanistan, how long are they mandatorily telling you have to stay? Anybody that's in the know. This guy here, this baby face kid here, look like he knows anything about the tour? Anything about how long the tour will be? Does it look like he has anything to give you input that he seems like he's legit? No, he's out here panhandling and posturing himself to be someone he isn't, to help get money out of people, bilk it out of people that aren't fucking smart. 4 years minimum was what I thought. There's no way he did 8 years in Afghanistan. How old is this kid? 23, 24? You can join at 18. It's going to take you at least until you're, 22? This guy, there's no way he did 2. That would be 8 years. He joins at 18. He'd have to be, This is ridiculous. 26 years old? He does not look 26.
I got on some hard times. And I'm just trying to get back up on my feet,
What you don't see is you don't see fucking military out in their full fucking regalia, looking like he definitely showered yesterday. He probably didn't shave. He probably think, I'll just get up and not shave today. He probably doesn't smell like he's homeless. He probably, and then this is the sad part, exploiting the fact that they probably saw a statistic that's true, that 25% of all people on the street are homeless veterans. Another 25 is women. Another 25 is kids. The remainder is just, it's mishmash of people that just fell on hard times. I understand that, and I have a heart. I would help this. I'll be the guy I'll be the sucker that gives him $5 and walks away. To say, look, if he's scamming people, that's on him. It's not on me for helping a scammer. It's on the scammer for doing the scam. Bruce Lee said this one time: never feel bad about treating bad people well. It reflects more on your character than it did on the bad people that deceived you. In other words, someone asked him, what do you do when someone betrays you? He goes, I don't feel bad about being kind to someone that stabs me in the back. I was kind to them. They stabbed me in the back. That reflects on their character and also reflects on mine. Their character is obviously one of poor character, like this man here. Versus mine is being kind and generous to people that I meet regardless of their backstory, because I don't know what they're going through. But I smell bullshit, and according to the clown world, this is fake valor. Fake Marine being arrested by a cop who was a real Marine, who's obviously got suspicions because he continues to ask him questions and say, what organization are you with?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything can help,
I was out here by myself. I fell on hard times, so I'm going to put on my whole uniform, nice and clean and pressed, and stand out there and tell everybody, look at me, I'm a veteran. If this guy was elderly, I'd probably believe him.
Get my life back together.
Hey, you know what? Let me ask you a question, because I served also, but I'm just curious.
Yeah.
What branch were you in?
U.S. Army, sir.
The Army?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, U.S. Army.
You do any tours?
Yeah, 2 tours in Afghanistan. Afghanistan, yeah. Man,
did you see combat over there? Or
yeah, I actually won this Green Star medal right here. I rescued a little girl in Afghanistan. Nearly died.
Wow. Nearly died.
That's something.
Crazy,
That's something.
But, I was
because, see, I'm a little bit confused.
A little confused. This is one of 3. Okay. This is giving all 3. There's number 2.
What's that? I'm sorry. What's this medal for?
This is.
Let me see.
This is the medal I won. Also
in
Afghanistan.
They give you
for my outstanding service. They gave me this.
The
medal.
GOAT medal.
Yeah, it was a special medal just awarded just for me for my service in Afghanistan.
Special medal just for him.
Yeah.
This, yeah.
Like they printed and minted it fresh. The GOAT medal, the greatest of all time medal. Looks like a medal you got for winning a wrestling competition. You know? I'm starting to suspect this guy's an absolute liar. Tick Picking is back in the house. I hope your dinner was prepared. Hope you're enjoying it.
I didn't.
I know your dinner is cooked. So is this guy. This guy is completely cooked. He's completely cooked himself. He is definitely, oh my God, a wild retard has appeared. So stupid. I mean, this guy, when you go home, you definitely hear, the guy's definitely got that old Obama phone. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got one of those. Kamala looks at this guy, loves the grift. But what do he wants you to feel? What do he want you to feel? He wants you to feel. No. And what we all know we feel, what we all know we see is, we look at this guy and we all say,
oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah. But let's let him continue to being the wild, special person that he is.
I didn't serve in Afghanistan.
Okay, well, did you serve in the military or what?
I told you I served in the military. Were you not listening?
Yeah,
Now, see, I'm listening to everything you're saying, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. That is so disrespectful.
Don't you
think that disrespectful?
Yeah,
Because I'm listening to you. Why can't you listen to me?
Okay, well, what do you, am I doing breaking the law? Like, that's
where I'm here. Someone called the police. Someone called the police and said there's a guy over here who looks suspicious, and I'm trying to find out what's going on.
So it's against the law for veterans to try to earn some money?
Actually, no, it's not. But here's what the problem is, sir. That uniform you're wearing is not an Army uniform.
Yes, what are you talking about? So you're an expert now? What do you mean this is...
So you're an expert now? Yeah, if you're in the military, you'll be able to recognize uniforms. This is one of the things they teach you to do. Trust me, the military has different levels that people recognize. They have different uniforms. The Navy does not wear the same as the Army. The Army does not the same as the Marines. And then they have the different tiers as you go up in rank, and the uniforms change slightly. I can't identify this uniform here. But I can't identify Dean in the house. Dean of We're the Show is in the house. Thank you for coming in, brother. We don't get a chance to see him that often. We do miss your face. Dean is one of my favorite people on the internets. So glad to see you. He says, no Fight Club tonight. So he's here to do some time. Oh, that's great, dude. Do some more Fight Club. Hey, dude, if you want to get in on a couple of video games, let me know. Hit me up on Discord. I'm playing a few things now. So here we go. We could get like Doom. For Doom 2016 is only $2 on Steam. $2 and we can play PvP Arena playing Doom. We also have the battle mode where someone could play a demon and someone could play the Doom Slayer. Oh, it's good stuff. But yeah, so this guy here, well, it's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. This guy here clearly doesn't know what he's doing. He's in costume. He's in cosplay. He's trying to scam people out of their money. And this real actual cop is stopping him and questioning him. He actually served, showing this guy's a complete asset. This is the go to prison kind of stuff. I'm perfectly happy with this guy being taken to jail. And then they come out, they strip him, and then they bring him out naked. And they, saran wrap him to a fucking a light pole. And just leave him there for a few days with a sign around his neck. Or even better, a QR code stuck to the saran wrap that you could scan and play all these videos to find out why he's out there. Modernize the humiliation. Modernize it. Give me a QR code to go scan. What'd you do? Look what he did. He impersonated. Look what he did. Oh, there is a third video of him getting arrested. There's a fourth video of him being saran wrapped naked up on the pole. Oh, here's a fifth video. Oh, there's a basket of tomatoes I can throw at this guy. 1 tomato per person, please. Oh, they're rotted tomatoes with maggots and purple mold. And there's a PA above him playing nonstop. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I mean, so giving this guy 3 days of nonstop, you really are a hero. It'll definitely teach him not to do things like this. It'll definitely teach him not to have arsenic in his soul, Mr. Grinch. It'll definitely teach him not to do this ever again. 3 days. Just give him 3 days. being naked, because it has to have the humiliation factor, out saran wrapped to a pole out in public with a basket of tomatoes for the first 30 people each day can walk up and hit him with one fucking tomato. Plus, scan the QR code and see actually what he did with the PA playing the Grinch nonstop above his head for 3 days. Give me that, and we finally have some true justice in the world.
Well, see, I
served in the Army.
Yeah, you served in the Army, but see, I served in the United States Marine Corps.
Okay.
And that jacket and those pants are from the Marine Corps. Well,
okay, I served in the Marines after I served in the Army.
It looks similar, but
I served in the Marines too. You want me to give me my whole life story right now?
No, but what you can give me is the meaning of those medals, because you're all over the place.
Yeah, this is a Green Star medal. This is
Green
what
Star
I won for my outstanding service in Afghanistan.
And the ribbon.
This is a medal.
He said he served in the Army first, and then he said he served in the Marines. Now he's in trouble. He's treading water now. He's panicked. That shark has a hold of his leg and it's working its way up to his crotch. He's terrified. He's getting thrashed now by that white shark. He's like that guy, you know, in my pre-show loop, you got the Diablo 4 in bed, and then Path of Exile 2 pops up as the black cat. And starts biting the foot of Diablo 4. This is what's happened to him. My cat Nelly has walked up to him in police form, Marine, who was deployed and did service, police form, and is now this poor guy who can't keep his freaking story straight.
That or a ribbon that I won, also for my honorable discharge. Yeah, I got an honorable discharge after Afghanistan. Yeah.
Oh, because see, they don't give out ribbons for honorable discharge. What? You know what they give you? They give you
what? This guy is so fake. He's caught. This is like Kamala Harris that's being interviewed and says, you know, when you look at the stars, you know, and they not just random, you know, they you see the constellation and you don't think about that, you know? I mean, you look at this guy and you're just like, bruh. Just stop. If he would admit to the cop what he's doing, the cop would have probably gave him a warning and said, go home. We just want you way up from here. Someone just called to complain that you were doing this. You were doing this really deceptive panhandling. Oh my God, I want a medal. I really don't care.
They give you a DD-214.
Okay, well, you just know everything, don't you?
Well,
you don't.
Do you know what a DD-214 is, sir?
Yeah,
no, he doesn't.
I know what a DD-214.
Really? You want to know what a DD? Let's see. What is it?
That I had outstanding service. That's what they gave me when I got discharged.
Let me ask you another question, sir. Did you serve in Vietnam? Because your hat says you are serving a Vietnam vet.
No, it does not. I couldn't read it. No, it does not. It can't. No, it can't. You can't tell me. You were this freaking. Oh my God. We're past the 23-minute mark. I can say retard. Hopefully I didn't say it earlier. I think I probably did. Oh my God. So retarded. A wild retard has shown up. I mean, what the hell is this? This is nonsense.
Oh, this is one of my buddy's hats. He served in Vietnam.
Oh, it's one of my buddy's hats. Why are you wearing it?
Yeah.
It's written backwards. I see now.
Okay.
I lost mine in Afghanistan. He gave me this hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I see that you got a.
Yeah, it says U.S. Army, and it definitely says Vietnam vet. It's written backwards because it's mirrored.
United States Navy veteran thing going on.
Yeah.
And the Air Force as well.
Yeah.
So you were in the Navy, the Air Force.
I had a couple buddies who died. I wear these medals in honor of them.
Try to think fast on your feet. Really? Just shut up. Really? You'd have a sign. Well, you'd have yourself a little box that you had made with their picture and their medal below it. That's how you honor your friend who got the medal. You don't wear it yourself while you're panhandling money trying to tell everyone you were in the Army, Air Force, Army, and Marines. This guy is shucking and jiving the best he can. He's going to get himself arrested.
Oh, you were in honor of them.
Yes,
Oh,
and I died in
okay.
service, and you're giving me like all
Wait a Wait,
stuff.
Did you just say you died in service?
No, my buddies died in
fought
service.
in service?
No, my buddies died in service.
Which
I knew them, and they were in the U.S. Air Force.
I'm sorry, did that happen in Afghanistan?
No, I didn't know. I didn't go into combat with them. I didn't go into combat with them. What's with all these questions? If
because that uniform, that's not a real uniform, sir.
What's it? I don't have to take this. These people out here are grateful for my service.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to calm
down. I didn't serve in the U.S. military for to be questioned and interrogated by you.
Get angry. It makes you right. Yell. It
listen.
makes you right. That's right. You should yell and get angry because it totally makes you right. It makes you more right than the other person that's definitely not as loud as you. If you yell, if you get loud and you get emotional, it makes you right. Doesn't it work that way? It's supposed to work that way. This is a person that never received a spanking before in their life from their parents for, well, crapping their fucking diaper and wiping it on the wall.
Yes, you do have to listen to this.
I'm out of here.
As a matter of fact, turn around, sir.
I'm out of here.
Get off me!
Get off me!
I didn't serve in the U.S. military for that! You're under arrest, sir. Get off! You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you with at cost. I'm a U.S. veteran. You can't treat me like that. Sure I can. Get off! Come on, let's go.
Get off!
Yeah, whatever. Get in.
The entitlement, the aggression.
What is it?
The softness, the weakness you have in there. Everything about this guy, even his reaction to being arrested shows you that this person is not a serious person, cannot be taken seriously. Shows you this is a person that doesn't understand reality. They were never told no at any point in their life for any reason. Never. And they have the hyper levels of aggression because they believe the more emotional and angry they get, the more correct they become. Just bizarre. Just absolutely bizarre. And it baffles me as to why some people think that they're entitled just to behave that way. It's like, what precisely possesses you to think that this is the way that you should behave? That this somehow makes you right? It's one of the things that I try to get people to understand, that we see this way too often in way too many different ways for way too many different reasons. And the most bizarre part about that is that when you get somebody who tries to show you that since they're emotional, they believe that they should have some sort of power over you. Unbelievable. So put in the chat how you feel about what this man did. What would you do if you saw him on the street in your town? How would you feel? Would this drive you to perhaps sit on him until he was screaming underneath you while the cops came over to do that? Would you subdue him yourself? Because someone just called the police. That's apparently what happened. The police were called. And he's getting angry. Angry that you aren't believing his story. But it sounded so much like Kamala to me. It's just absolute bizarreness. What's next on the agenda? Oh, I promised you to go into the woods. That's right. Going to go a little deep into the woods. Let's see here. James Woods. Yes, we got him right there. So let's start strolling through and see what's going on here. It says, money from our pockets that magically disappeared into the Democrat scams, from foxnews.com. Actually, here is a perfect opportunity. An absolute perfect opportunity I'm going to go over to that boilingpoint.live site. You might have heard of it. And you might know that there's articles that are put out over there. So we're going to go there and go to trending. And let's see here. So I'll click on one of my articles here. And I'm going to drop an article on James Woods live on stream. I post this r.house over yonder. And here we go. And we're going to go over to James Woods. Check this one out. Check this one out, Mr. Woods. Yeah, we'll see what he has to say there. We shall see what he has to say there. What's going on? Money from our pockets that magically disappeared into the Democrat scams. Huh. Interesting. Doge volunteer credits Trump for an unprecedented effort to curb the jaw-dropping amount of grift, corruption, and violations of our codes and laws, our means and ways. 1,000% he agrees here. Megyn Kelly just said, the only way to stop Democrat lawfare is to fight fire with fire and go after Hillary, Obama, and Biden for their crimes. Do you agree? See, the do you agree farming, he fell for the farming post. I try not to fall for these, but here's one he got. Kamala isn't going to embarrass herself again. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi, Wisconsin. To all of you, I just wanted to pop by to say thank you. You all are just extraordinary. You love our country. You care. You are making such extraordinary sacrifices on behalf of so many people, on behalf of communities, on behalf of people you may never meet. And I just say thank you. There is an unelected billionaire who should not and will not have a greater voice than the working people of Wisconsin.
Wow. Okay. Is Kamala Harris drunk or high? I think a little both. When you look at her face, you can definitely see that she's lit. She's definitely lit. So James Wood says here that shaking of the head when a drunk is spewing bullshit is a sure indicator. They're literally shake their head no, thereby unconsciously denying their every word. Freud was right. The unconscious always finds a way to express the true intent. So funny. So let's watch again here. It's only 30 seconds.
Hi, Wisconsin. To all of you, I just wanted to pop by to say thank you.
Shakes her head.
Are just
Shakes her head. Shakes her head. No, I just popped by to say thank you. That wasn't her true intention. She's trying to stay relevant. She goes, how can I get on the internet and remain relevant? How can I become relevant again? How can I do that? What possible thing can I do to get back in people's consciousness? Oh, I know. I'll make a video addressing the voters because I care about them. And she shakes her head. No.
You love our country. You care. You
Shake the head no.
Such extraordinary sacrifice.
Shaking the head no. Shaking the head no. All while telling everyone that you love our country. You're the real patriots. You're the real good guys. Burning and looting and destroying in this country. You're going after Teslas. How dare you? She's keeping the Tesla hate going. Keeping the Elon hate going. Keeping that hate train fully stoked with pure nuggets of condensed hatred and throwing them into the fire. And woo, woo, woo. Chicka, 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 chicka. You know, just going right across the tracks, knowing that she's going to take us right over. And inside, she's just like... Yeah. When you see Kamala Harris and you say, do you believe a word she says? Know what I say in response? I said what I said. I mean, this may shock and amaze you, but I don't believe a word this woman says because she is a cush posh woman. Now remember, Jasmine Crotch Itch. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when she got elected, I guarantee you she was like, you know that happened. Now she could be all ghetto as fuck that the stupid white people elected her in her city. See, I got to appeal to the white folks, she says. I'm going to talk like them, and then I get elected. Now I'm like, Which is the real Jasmine Crotchich? The ghetto fabulous stank ass nasty woman? Or is it the Becky that she got elected as? Kamala does the same thing. It's called code switching. Go back and watch interviews of pre-elected Jasmine Crotchich. And she talks like a Becky. Like, oh my God. A Becky that you would see in the mall. Like, wow, that's a cool Maserati. Can I go for a ride and get a latte? That's what she sounds like. But when you now watch her after she was elected, all of a sudden, afterwards, it's like, I'm just saying, they may have to be clipped out. We don't know. But Kamala does the same thing. She does the same thing. And you're supposed to feel bad for noticing. I'm like, wait, you're telling me your personality is X and your beliefs are Y. When you get into office, it's ZZ. Both answers were actually Z. So you're watching this woman lie. She's shaking her head no while she's saying affirmative things.
On behalf of so many people, on behalf of communities, on behalf of people you may never meet. And I just say thank you. There is an unelected billionaire who should not and will not have a greater voice than the working people of Wisconsin.
And she believes that because she's nodding her head in the affirmative. So that's what she really cares about. She is irrelevant now. And it's weird. Jasmine Crotchich went on to she recently went on to the Breakfast Club and actually said, she spoke out against black people and white people marrying each other. She actually expressed a segregationist style of thought. And I was like shocked to hear that. But she championed Kamala Harris, and Kamala Harris is married to a white guy. Oh, but no, she's gonna get AOC and run with her. AOC's married to a white guy. What's going on here? She's getting caught up by her own bullshit. So we can trap Jasmine Crotchich like a wild Pokemon, put her in that Pokeball and throw her off of a cliff in Minecraft, in Pokemon cartoon. We don't, like I said, we can dispose of her in her career by getting her to go away angry and just going away. We can ask her to do that. No, just don't go away mad or mad, but just go away. We don't give a fuck. Either mad or not mad. Both positions are fine. You need to be the fuck out of office because you lied and deceived the American people into believing that your personality was one thing, and now you're coming out ghetto and stank thinking that you can appeal to the black voters who have already walked away from you and left the Democrat plantation, are not down with your bullshit. They actually ride or die with the Republicans now. So yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Woods. Shaking your head and spewing your nonsense means you're all bullshitting and lying. She's drunk or high or both. Moving on. We got here. So Supervisor Catherine Barger says the homelessness crisis requires a sustained investment in treatment beds and supportive services. The new homeless department we voted to create at today's LA Council BOS meeting. Centralize resources. That's never a good idea. Consolidate resources and power is never. Look, beware people that say, give me all the money, all the power, and I'll make utopia. We'll just poop out that utopia. Yeah, your utopia comes with flaming Taco Bell AIDS shots. You know, you feel that flaming butthole.
You ain't seen nothing yet until you see the flaming butthole. Your butthole will be flaming and you will not be able to sit down.
Because the horse shit they fed you was spiked with all kinds of nasty stuff. And your butthole will be burning if you believe anything these people have to say. If you just consolidate and condense power, totally will get all those homeless people off the street. Dean, if you're still listening, dude, reach out to me on Discord, man. I want to have you on the show as a guest just to shoot the shit and scroll through and laugh at this stuff together. So maybe in a couple of Tuesdays, let me know if you're available. My Taco Tuesday, I try to have a guest. I'm supposed to have a former flat earther on next week, and I'm hoping that's going to go down. After that, let me know, man. Just Discord me, man. I like to talk to you about this stuff because I like the way you put shit too. Here we go. Democrats have spent billions on this with zero results. That's correct. They want you to consolidate power, give them the baskets of money, give them all the eggs, all the oysters. And they want you to hand over the oysters and believe that they're going to share any with you. Look, once these people do that, this is the way these people behave. So it's just the way it is. And these people are just absolutely batshit fucking crazy. So what is it there? So Dean says, oh my God. The earth is a dodecahedron, and he's making fun of the old Jew haters out there. He says, yes, Israel's down with the globo homo for making less high-rise buildings for Muslims to toss gays off of. Yes, gays, for Palestine, it's like chickens for KFC. That's right. And it's always the Jews, they say, and they're making shorter buildings to give Muslims less buildings to throw the gays off of when they find out they're gay. I'm like, wow. I love how your little mind works. Reach out on Twitter if that's easier. All right, Twitter's fine. You know how to get me, brother. Got that blue check, man. So let me know if my DMs should be open, shouldn't be a problem. Anyhow, so Democrats have spent billions, as we know, and all it's done is turn into a never-ending, it's a money laundromat. We know they take the money supposed to go to the homeless. If you keep telling me to keep paying me to fix a problem, and I never fix the problem gets worse. The more you pay me, the more it gets worse. The more you realize no results are happening. Why would you keep on paying me? You know that you wouldn't keep paying me. You know you'd be like, fuck that. You're not going to get paid another damn dime until you fix this shit. I wouldn't deserve another red cent from anybody. There'd be no way. I wouldn't deserve a single red cent from a single person. If I was actually failing at accomplishing a task that they had paid me for, especially when I set a deadline, there was this clearly stated goal. Hell, you see Donald Trump telling everyone, we can do it faster, cheaper, it'll be more beautiful, more luxurious. We'll get you a golden pussy telephone. Pussy telephone. It'll be big. The biggest, the most beautiful, most badass pussy telephone you've ever seen in your life. You know, you remember a time when people took pride in their work?
Petridge Farm remembers.
Or so does Kang. So, you know, that fella there was impersonating a veteran to try to grift people and of their money. He hits cunt of the week.
You're a cunt. You're a cunt.
You're a cunt.
So, sorry. See you next Tuesday, 100%. But also people that tell you that if you just give me all the oysters, I'll make sure everyone gets one. If you give me all the eggs, I'll make sure that everybody gets one. If you give me all the money, I'll make sure everyone gets all the resources they need. If you give me all the power. I came to rescue the kids, bang, bang, bang. I had no problems doing this. And then waited for the cops to come in and shoot them. And then the cops hid all of this. Didn't want you to feel, oh no, don't feel negative feelings about the transgender community. Oh, because one of their members went out and did something for apparently racist reasons, anti-religious reasons, anti-Christian reasons, anti-cis heteronormative reasons, anti-Western civilization reasons. If this creature that did this had lived, they'd be out now burning down Tesla stations. They'd be out now attacking people in their Teslas. Someone's going to get pewed coming up to a Tesla owner on the highway, pulling in front of them, you know, cutting across the lane, stopping them from driving. Like there's some sort of like cop, like they're Judge Dredd, and walking up to someone's window. They're going to go, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's going to happen. People are like, really? It's going to be like, boom. When that person hits the gas and simply says, the hell with this, I'm driving over them if I have to. Or, you know, maybe even they got a shoe bill in the car with them, and the shoe bill takes this person out. They tax them because they're driving a Tesla. The same thing is going on in the brains of the people attacking people in their cars on the highway that are firebombing the stations, firebombing, you know, the charge stations, firebombing the Teslas, going after Tesla dealerships and spray painting them and putting bombs on them and setting fire to them. The same crazy it's going through their head as the coveted shooter. The same crazy. Instead of having a ghost dick like we see in the chat, they're mentioning it, this person actually is crazy and thinks that they actually have the moral high ground. These people fantasize about their moral high ground the way that the Covenant shooter fantasized about having a ghost penis. Yeah, I said what I said. You can clip that, put that out. I don't give a shit what context you put it in. The ridiculous of believing that she had a dick that wasn't there. She could actually feel it. It was the same kind of crazy going through the heads of people, pulling people over on the road, trapping them in their cars, walking up to them in their cars and pounding them in the faces and calling them a Nazi or spray painting or keying them. The same crazies going through those persons' heads. They're just as dangerous as the Covenant shooter. I need you to understand that your life is in danger, people. The media has said, oh, it's open season on Tesla owners and Elon Musk fans, or anyone in a Cybertruck or a Tesla car. Yeah, it's open season on MAGA hat people. Start the Civil War. Drink, everybody. Kang said Civil War. And, come on. What, are you surprised? Huh? No, you're not. Just be aware. Don't be afraid. Beware. We're telling you that the whole time I've been streaming the past couple of years. It's like we're going to go out into the woods and have a nice camping session, a whole bunch of us, and I'm going to let you know, look, I've been to this campground. There's snakes over there, and there's a bear up there, and there's, watch out for those spiders in that tree. But aside from that, have a good time. Let's go and have a good time in the woods. Warning you about the pitfalls that are there. That's the appropriate thing to do because I care. I no sooner want to see anything bad happen to any one of you as I would have anyone in my home. I feel obligated at this point to tell people this is what you should be watching out for because these are the existential threats to your actual life. Voting is one thing, ideology is another, but the physical threats to you and yours because someone sees you have an American flag in front of their house, yeah, that's going to become reason enough to attack you because they've already done that before. These people come up with these ideas that they have the moral high ground. They're attacking people for driving a lefty-owned car. Most of the people that own Teslas are wealthy liberals who believe they're doing something for the planet. La, 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 la. They're the same people that get kombucha lattes dee, 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 before they drove a Prius. The electric Tesla car is the upgrade for the Prius driving liberal who goes and gets the kombucha enema one time a week. You know that. I know that. But now they've turned on that. So they're the one to fight for climate change and protect the world from climate change. Yet setting on fire these vehicles that are so toxic, they poison the air and the ground and the water that they're anywhere near. But you're for the planet while you burn up a big cobalt and lithium battery. Really? That has to be buried to be put out and it still burns underground for months at end. Poisoning the water, poisoning the ground, poisoning the air. What the hell is wrong with these people? Oh yeah, they're just as crazy as the Covenant shooter who thought they had a phallus that was a ghost penis. They're just as dangerous. They just haven't chosen your kid's school to go to yet. Watch, it's coming. So the report specifically states the tranny killer didn't leave a manifesto. She did, however, leave behind notebooks. It is noted there has been interest in the manifesto, but it seems to have gone the way of Hunter Biden's laptops, the Epstein files, and the Clinton emails. That's true. Don't forget the Clinton emails. Remember, 33,000 deleted emails, and then she turned over her devices that had bleach bit used on them. And she had the drives wiped. It's just like with a cloth. She knew precisely. She doesn't understand how it's done because she's a boomer. But she's going to tell you, just delete it. I don't care. I want it gone. Wipe all the data off of it. Y'all can do that, right? They're like, okay, we'll bleach bit it. Which means it's a program that writes everything to ones and then everything to zeros. It's truly gone at that point. That's what she did. And she mocks people for asking her, did you wipe your hard drives? Yes, like with a cloth. Did you bleach them or something? Bleach bit? Oh yeah, right. We sprayed them with sanitizer. Just saying. They're laughing at you. They did this with the Clinton emails. They did this with the Epstein files. They did it with Hunter Biden's laptop. And remember, supposedly smart people like Sam Harris sat there and told two guys who were interviewing him that he wouldn't have cared if the laptop contained proof that Hunter Biden had the corpses of children in his basement and that Joe Biden knew about it or was in on it. He still would have voted for Joe because that would have been less than the evil corruption of the evil orange man. And they asked him, what corruption are you talking about? And he goes, Trump University. Really? Because a couple of people sued Trump allegedly for fraud by claiming that they took his course and didn't automatically become billionaires. That the Covenant School should have been incarcerated long before they ever had a chance to even buy a gun, let alone get their hands on one, let it go and use it and kill a bunch of kids. They should have been institutionalized. And I'm okay with them being institutionalized with treatment, whatever would work. Whatever would work. Because those kids would still be alive, those adults that were there, the teachers would still be alive. And this person would be happier knowing that they're not really a man trapped in a woman's body. These are existential threats. That's why I harp on them as much as I do. I talk about them as much as I do, because I think they're important. And apparently so does James Woods. Great minds do think alike. So James Woods says, and then grab the wheel and then yank it, flipping them end over end and rolling while he was going, "Yee-haw!" That was her testimony. The last little bit I made up. But her testimony was that he reached through that glass, beat up the guards with his fist, grabbed the wheel and pulled the wheel to try to turn the car around to go back to January 6th to lead the capital charge, to lead his men into battle. Fight. Mortal Kombat 2 was about to be launched from Donald Trump's great orange fist on the steering wheel, wrenching the wheel. That's what they wanted you to believe. Same people that said, oh, by the way, the magic bullet theory. It's the same quality of person. Turds, dregs, the most despicable pieces of turds we've ever seen. They lied to the American people. Misrepresented it. They played salty cracker videos as evidence of Donald Trump's intent. Salty cracker videos. Really? That goofy, muppety ass fucking raccoon eye fucking salty cracker. Yes, I wrote a great song for him. Yes, I'm a former fan. But the reality is that these people played his videos as some sort of proof. Just like Hillary Clinton played the YouTube video making fun of Muhammad was supposedly what triggered Benghazi. Really? So a woman who says that Donald Trump could somehow phase like an X-Men through bulletproof glass, fight two guys like Neo while phase through the bulletproof glass, can grab the steering wheel and turn the vehicle around. It had to be subdued by, I guess, taser. I guess anti-mutant darts or something like that. They had to put the mutant collar on Donald Trump to inhibit his mutant powers. That's really what happened, you see. And yeah, he's the juggernaut, bitch. It didn't work because he's not a mutant. He's a magical being. Yes, it's true. He has the Ruby of Cyrax. Is that right? Is that the name of that? Cyrax or whatever it is. He's got the bracelets, the bangles of that, basically making him the Jugger Trump. I'm the Jugger Trump, bitch. Like seriously, like he just reached up and just grabbed the steering wheel and was just like,
surprise, motherfucker.
It's like, this is not happening. This is not happening. If you truly believe that, I mean...
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Right. Donald Trump was just trying to express his inner hillbilly. He thought this vehicle was his vehicle. Like when I'm driving in my truck. I'm thinking I'm invincible too. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Get the fuck out of my way. Kinzinger, what a fucking big blubbering vagina Adam Kinzinger is. Clip that, ship that. We're sending it out a whole new door. So Kay Page says something that was reposted by Mr. Woods. Kay Page says, it's great to see them identified and charged. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah, Pajama Boy. Wow, Pajama Boy shaved his face trying to avoid being identified. crying like a big blubbering vagina when they took him away, right? It's great to see them identified and charged. Hope to see every last one of them pay the maximum penalty for what they've done, Mrs. Cage says. Make them famous. Jonathan F. Earhart, Rafael Hernandez, and the guy in Jose. Oh, and some Troon. Oh, wow. So it's actually several people I see. So I see. I misunderstood the video at first. So they got this guy here, Jonathan Earhart, Shaden Hesner. Can't play it because it's got copyrighted music. Here we go. Bad boys, bad boys. So what you gonna do? Jonathan, yeah, he shaved his beard. I was right. He shaved his beard to try to avoid capture, to try not to look the same as he was in the video. I'm sure he was probably still wearing the same fucking pajama bottoms, smelling like he hadn't taken a bath in a month. Jonathan Rottencrotch Earhart. Jesus God. His name is F. Earhart, so you can read it as Jonathan Fart. Jonathan Furhart. Jonathan F. Earhart. Jonathan Fart is this man's name. This young man's name is Jonathan Fart. Oh my God. Who's next? Bad boys. 30 years old. Booking and releasing has got charges. This person being pulled away, dancing and screaming. Rafael Hernandez. He looks like the most interesting man. He shaved his beard too to try to avoid capture. Look at this. Shaves his beard too to try to avoid. Wow. Booked. Wow, they're breaking the door down on this person. This looks like a woman. And a Troon's getting arrested. Shaden Hesner. Yep. Busting these people. I didn't do nothing, she says. We got you on video. Teslas are covered in cameras, you Riri's. Oh, this guy walking by in his USA jacket. It's a nice jacket, dude, but it's definitely not a jacket worthy of you. This is within less than 24 hours, the viral vandalism incident being reported in the San Jose Police Department was successfully identified and located and arrested the individual responsible for the act of felony vandalism. The senseless crime and its subsequent consequences should serve as a clear reminder no one's personal beliefs or frustrations justifies illegal actions. I urge people to respect one another and above all respect the law. Paul Joseph Watson is the chief. Paul Joseph, I guess they forgot to put his last name, Watson, as the police chief of the, oh my gosh, San Jose Police Department. Is Paul Joseph is the chief. I'm saying PJW, baby. PJW for life, baby. Imagine my shock. They were able to identify this guy because here he is wearing a very distinctive jacket. He's caught on camera from several angles and he thinks he's going to get away. They also got your DNA, you dummy. Probably your fingerprints too. You're so stupid. Oh, this girl getting arrested. Oh, wow. What's going on? Bad boys are catching people? Oh, they caught Chad Rittenbaugh. I guess it's like that Rosenbaugh guy. Is he? Look at me. Weenie hair, weenie glasses, weenie face, Rittenbaugh. So good. I'm so glad to see that. Thank you, cops, for doing that. And the impromptu fucking Mission Impossible with Rittenbaugh. Now you're going to jail. Probably going to enjoy the new kind of enema you're going to get. You're going to be a caca leche. Tim Walsh disco dancing. Sieg Heiling all the way out. Interesting. We came close to losing America. Look how silly we would have looked having these two. This caca leche, this twink finder, he's got twinkdar, I guarantee it. Allegedly. He's a rice queen. Allegedly. This and cackles would have been ruling over us. Do you really think that would have been a good thing for us to have? Do you really think that, every speech we ever have to listen to, we get to hear this? Every single speech. Could you imagine every time she opens her mouth, you just get to hear that, you know? You hear it again. This is what would happen every single speech. Every single speech. The black community has already disowned her. And, you know, just got that question. I'm like, look, we told you that she wasn't black. She's Indian, and it's okay. I mean, we don't care what her race is. She's married to a white guy, so you're acting as if she's down with the black power. She's not. Her message was as ethnic as she could try to make it to appeal to what she thought to be the urban youth and urban community who just didn't come out and vote for her because they didn't like her. She literally was staging fake concerts, telling people that Beyonce was going to be speaking at a Beyonce concert, or a Beyonce concert was going to happen. She tried to deceive people into believing that they'd be hearing Beyonce perform and she was just going to be coming out and speaking for a few minutes. And she told people to hold up signs and crap. She actually invaded other people's concerts that they had already planned and paid for and booked, had the talent for, had no idea she was coming. She bulldozed her way in, started handing out signs to the first 30 people in the first couple of rows and said, we're going to speak for 10 minutes on the stage. What? And these people were like, da-da-da, we've been recognized by the Kamala Harris presidential campaign. We're going to be super successful. And all it did was piss people off because she simply shoehorned her way into it and then let people continue to perform, making you believe that the 100,000 people, whatever amount, ridiculous amount of people that showed up, who actually showed up for the band, were there for her when they had no idea she was coming. They simply printed up Kamala Harris signs and gave it to people in the first few rows and said, look at the massive rally we have here, when it's just simply a hijacked event. It's the most amazing thing ever that people can sit there and tell you that Donald Trump's crowds are fake, and then
a few moments later,
they look at clearly faked staged events by Kamala Harris and you're laughing at her and they're telling you that you should believe them. And then this most masculine of all masculine men comes strutting across the stage who tells you that he would dukaroo you and fix a truck and wrestle you and beat you in a fisticuffs. He's trying to come off as the most masculine dude. This guy is the least. He embodies the weak white bread male, the beaten down, cucked male. He wears the baby doll dress while watching his wife get plowed by a basketball team. That's the kind of guy that he is. Okay? Did it hurt your feelings? Huh?
Emotional damage.
Are you a cuck out in the fucking audience?
Come on, man.
I don't care. Oh my God. Is there a special circumstances amended for wearing those pajamas? Yeah, so this guy, he's a pajama boy. I noticed that. So the sentence is going to be 5 to 13 months. 30-year-old Jonathan Fart. That's how you pronounce his name. It's Jonathan F. Earhart. Earhart, all that could be just be Fart. Jonathan Fart has been charged on one count of criminal damage to property. Yeah, these are the Kamala Harris voters. These are the people that told you that you should have been listening to that for 4 years straight, maybe even 8. That you were the bad person. No. Election night came and they said, don't worry. She's really going to be president. The Blue Anon kicked off. The copium kicked off. They tried to tell you that while they're tallying the Trump votes and while they're tallying the Electoral College votes for Trump and while they're seeing he had a landslide victory, he won all swing states. He has a mandate from the people and the vast majority of people wanted Trump and wanted nothing to do with her. She's making you believe that somehow, some way.
Meanwhile, behind the facade of this innocent-looking bookstore,
Kamala Harris and her friends are going to put together a coup attempt. So don't worry. January 6th will come and the lefties will overthrow the government. Oh, that didn't happen. Oh. The elections also be thrown out and Donald Trump will be sworn in. Someone will eliminate him. Or he'll be arrested by the Marines and she'll be installed as dictator. That didn't happen either. The same people that told you that Donald Trump was lying when he said...
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
They're telling you that he was lying. It turns out he was telling the truth. Just like they said the Train de Agua, that story was a lie. This pajama boy believed that it was a lie, that Aurora, Colorado was full of evil white racists who didn't like brown people. So they made up these evil, elaborate stories that there weren't no such thing as evil brown Venezuelans who were in Train de Agua, Train de Arugula, or whatever. They're not taking over apartment complexes. They're not seizing people's rent. They're not seizing people's property. They're not driving people out of their homes and threatening to rob, rape, and kill them, and rob, rape, and killing them. They're not using guns they stole from a gun shop nearby to actually commit this crime. No, they're not a horrible, monstrous rape gang. No, they would never traffic kids for the purposes of sex. Oh, you're evil. Why did Supreme if you think that? That's this guy. He believed all that bullshit that was being spewing out of the left's face when they said, no, this is not happening. And then when it all came out, it was all true. They finally arrested hundreds of these guys. Hundreds of them. They were worse than MS-13. MS-13 has been in this country for decades and has never done anything like what Train the Autocratic did. And we shut them the hell down. And now we got this is the guy that believes that the judge, that district judge, had some sort of authority over Donald Trump. And so you can't ship them out of the country. You turn those airplanes around. This soft little weak pajama wearing cuck truly believed that if you just give them enough chicken tendies and stovetop, the world would be a better place. That's the asshole convincing you that if you give them more of all the money and resources in LA, they can clean up the LA homeless problem. He's just the kind of person that wants to see consolidated, condensed power. He doesn't care whether or not his life is going to get worse. So here he is committing an act of felony vandalism and doesn't comprehend just how bad this really is for him. His job prospects are gone. Don't feel sorry for him at all. But his brain's full of all that poison. He thinks he's actually the good guy who's morally superior to you in all ways. And you look at him and you just go,
Come on, man.
oh my God. Oh, so 28 out of 100 Americans are this stupid is truly troubling. It says, do you think Elon Musk actually gave a Nazi salute? No. So there was a poll, I guess, 28%. Okay. But no. And it's more than the 28% because 67% of people are not even on Twitter, dude. 67% of people are not engaging in polls like that. The number is far worse than that. So, but you know who is in the 33 percentile? You, if you're watching this show. I want to thank you all for being here. We're going to wrap the show. We're going to be going over to, of course, Reverend Rant. If someone is in the chat and has an actual link to drop to Reverend Rant's parked stream on Rumble, please do so. We will be bouncing over there as well tonight, 9 p.m. sharp. He'll be going live. He'll have a few stingers and such. He's still got a little while to go, but I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show. I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for enjoying. Don't forget promo code KANG, 25% off My Patriot Cigars. And of course, this show is brought to you by the most delicious energy drink that does not exist.
Red Pill Fight Club is proudly sponsored by Cocaine Bear Piss. We produce and ship only the most royal class of products. We work with only the finest hosts to advertise our kingly line of merchandise. Style matters, you motherfuckers.
Style does, in fact, matter, you MFers. I'm going to go ahead and play that. The intro is an outro. I want to thank you all for being here. Good night and God bless. Thank you for enjoying some more MAGA Mayhem. I'll be back 7:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow for Thursday Thunderdome. It's all rock and roll and rock talk, co-hosted by me and Sir Newt of the Reaper Horde. He's the head mod in charge, and he's my producer. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Enjoy my outro. Good night. God bless.